Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and this video serves as an update to the fastest off-road vehicles video where I show the best fully upgraded off-road vehicles in terms of lap time. For all the information you need about this series, check the original off-road vehicles video, but otherwise let's see where the new Hellion falls into that list. And I guess there's not an awful lot to say about it. It falls into 17th place, just ahead of the free crawler and just behind the other new vehicle, the new off-road vehicle from this DLC, the Cara 4x4. So its lap time of 1 minute 10.705 is kind of, it's okay. It's kind of similar to a lot of off-road vehicles around this area where they're just sort of bigger, bulkier vehicles, but they're okay in terms of cornering ability, so they don't do too badly in terms of lap time. But obviously it's nothing in comparison to, say for example, the Camacho, which you'll see a comparison of towards the end of the video. Now, one thing to point out is that the Hellion has a spoiler upgrade available to it, and it's again another one of those weird spoiler modifications that doesn't actually come in the spoilers class or look like a spoiler. Those window plates, so the plates that are on the side and the back of the Hellion, those add traction just like a spoiler does. You have to add that modification in Los Santos Customs to get the extra traction and more grip around the corners to get the better lap time. But ultimately, you know, when it comes to off-road vehicle races, the top two you can't use in races in terms of the lap times that we've got here. So the Camacho is the de facto number one for races in terms of the off-road vehicles class. But then you've got to factor into account you've got the BF 400, which is technically in the motorcycles class, but can also be used in off-road races. And that thing just dominates everything that you could otherwise use in the off-road class. So really, you know, any vehicle that's listed as an off-road vehicle isn't actually going to be the right choice for an off-road vehicle race. You're always going to be looking to the BF 400 because it's a motorcycle, you can get the front wheel up and it will just always be quicker. And obviously the Hellion is just another sort of big off-road bulky vehicle that, although it's not too bad in terms of its ability and cornering and things like that, you know, this is the same kind of lap time that you'd expect from the old style of muscle cars before we had things like the Pisposa Dominator, the Sabre Turbo Custom, things like that. But you know, the lap time for all of the cars that are around here in the off-road vehicles class, they're not too bad, but they're nothing to shout home about, and you don't really need to be going out and buying this car for speed because it's not quick. But if you have fun with it, if you like the modifications for it, if you are taking it off-road and enjoying it in that respect, then obviously all the power to you. I'm just here to give you the lap times, and we're going to have the top speed for the Hellion later today as well. So that's pretty much it for this one. Consider supporting on Patreon or become a YouTube member if you want to get testing results early. And remember to read the description for more info, comment with your thoughts, like the video if you enjoyed or found it helpful, and subscribe for more. Thank you all so much for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.